Hello there, this is Patricia from Pinky's World. Today I'm making one of these little boxes. I'm so disorganized today. It's actually not a box, it's a cute little bag. It's for a meal birthday, just to pop in money. It's a size just to suit myself, so this is what I'm making today. This one was made of some retired papers, which is pretty nice. We want to hold on to, and I'm just closing it with a clip. I have used the lovely double oval punch that comes with this particular set, Oval Occasions, and it's just perfect for one of the wee stamps that says "So lucky to know you." And I'm going to go with these gorgeous papers that you can get now during celebration. Well, you can get it after celebration too. Where did I put my papers to show you? They're a gorgeous pack called True Love Designer Series paper. It comes as a whole suite, and they are just gorgeous. And you've got lovely floral spreads to colour in. You've got stripes, you've got patterns, we've got clustered florals. There's just so many lovely designs. You get 2 of each one, and many's in that. It doesn't say 12. There's 12 sheets in it. So they are lovely papers, and that's what I'm going with today. And you only need the tiniest wee bit. You know what we're like, where papers, we like to hold on to them. So you should get a lot of these out of it to make these cute wee packets. So let's get started. For your main piece, I'm after a cup of coffee and it seems to want to come back up. For your main piece, you need a piece 7.5 inches by 4 inches. And for the strip round the top, you just need a wee piece that's 1 inch wide and 7.5 inches long. So we're just going to stick this here, but want to run it through your scoreboard or blade, whichever is handiest for you. I'm just going to line it up at the 1/2 inch here, because I know it's 1 inch wide, and I'm going to use that line to keep it nice and straight. And then just pop it down and give it a wee score, just to get that halfway mark. So just fold that over the way you're going to use, whatever side you're going to use, and give it a really good wee crease so that it sits nice and flat. And we're just going to stick that top half to the top of this. So what shall we use? I'm going to go with this glue, but I think it's nearly done, and it's kind of oozing out because I left it upside down and it doesn't like it. But I want it to take a good stick. I don't want it coming off them. So just do that. Pop that over the top. Line it up at the end, and then just make sure that it's going directly right up to your crease. And that both ends are covered. And then we'll just stick the other end down too. Messy glue. So again, just give it another wee run with your the excess, get it out of your way. Messer. So I'm happy enough for that. It seems to have taken well, and again, excess, getting rid of it with your wee rubber if you have one. It'll just lift it away for you so there's no stickiness about. See if you're using your tape runner or a piece of turn tape or the red tape, whichever one you're better at working on. I'm going to try and remove this in case I stick to it later. I really need to clean my rubber up, wouldn't I? That's not too bad. So anyway, where will we? We'll want to do our score lines now. So get it up. And I'll just do it on this side. So start off scoring the first score at 1 inch and just score right up through that. 3.5, 4.5, and 7. and turn it round, and at the bottom you want to score down at 1 inch. And that's it. Whoops. So just work your way over your score lines, making sure that this is all staying nice and straight. There's a little shadow on me today, isn't there? And your next one, I can't even say it myself, is with this pattern. Again, just make sure this is all lining up nicely. Excuse me. And another one here. Keep everything nice and straight. Where are you? Here. And then with your bottom, where's the bottom today? This is just a cute wee bag that has a manly flair to it because of these nice papers, though this would work equally well for women. Where's my scissors? You have a wee 1/2 inch one here, 1/2 inch by 1 inch, and we're just going to chop it off. We don't need it. So hard to see. And then we're going to join this one to this one. That will make our nice bag. And this is going to be fairly thick, so I'm actually going to trim it like diagonally, just to take a wee bit of pressure off it, so that when that goes together, I'll still be able to squeeze that in nicely and it'll not be too bulky. So again, with the messy glue, I'm not squeezing this at all, I'm just letting it drip out. So just fold that over. Just make sure you're nice and happy with your top, that where it's lining up. And that should be it. So this is, where's the fold? Going towards the back, so this is going to be your back. So you want your last one coming towards you. Oh, and I forgot to cut these up, you Milky Bar kid. Like, cut up to your 1 inch. Way ahead of myself. No harm done, I can still do it. Just those creases up to the 1 inch mark. Another one. Oh dear. Whoops. So where was my back? This is it. The back is facing me, so that goes down, those two go in, and this one's going to seal over the top. Voila. I'm just going to put a tiniest wee bit of glue on either of those just to add to the support, though it is only a couple of notes that's going in here, so shouldn't have too much bother. And then a wee bit of glue on this one. Is this not the easiest note carrier ever? So I'm just pressing that just to make sure that that's taken and everything is looking nice. And that's it, simply made. We're going to squeeze those two together. That gives it a wee bag shape, and I'm closing it with one of these wee clips. This is not Stampin' Up. This is one I had in my stash, and I wanted to use it because it's white. I preferred a black one, but I haven't got a black one. The other one I used was gold. They're old Stampin' Up ones. So whatever you have, everybody has these wee clips somewhere. You can use a paper clip. It's very manly looking anyway, you know. So we just need to decorate it. And I went with a stamp, as I told you, and I'm going to stamp it up with Memento. And stamping it onto Whisper White, just, which is now basic white, so make sure you get that right. Just stamping it. Hopefully my punch will reach over that far. It goes inside the bigger one. It is a bigger sentiment, so it's not when you layer it up. As you can see, if I brought it down to that, you're not going to get the half of it in, so it really is just one for the bigger set. So just punch that out. And then we're just going to add a wee bit of colour. And I'm going with the light granny apple green for those tiny wee leaves. I don't want to make it girly looking at all. And I'm going with the real Bermuda, light Bermuda Bay for the flowers. Just simple colouring, nothing extravagant. It'd make a lovely wee gift holder for a wedding or something, sitting at the table, wouldn't it? There's absolutely nothing to them. So lucky to know you. That is simply going to go there, but I want to put a dimensional sort of on the centre of it, so that it looks like it's being held by the clip, but it's actually stuck to the back. So just hold your clip where it is, pop that under ever so slightly, and then just let the dimensional hold it, and that will just slip over the top and hold it all together. Simple as that. So quick, so easy. And that is my design challenge this year, is to make everything as simple as possible. So hope you have a wee go at it. It really is very little paper, very little decoration, so you could do it with anything you have in your craft room at the minute, and everybody's bound to have these. As I say, if you haven't, get a paper clip out, something like that. So there you are. Hope you'll enjoy it. Hope you'll make use of it, and I'll catch you all again next week. Bye.